Movie heroes may wear a costume and achieve the impossible, but real-world heroes wear a smile and do the right thing with a steely resolve. The Times Now Amazing Indians Awards 2024 is back to recognize these champions and their unique journeys. It is time to celebrate Sipong Chingmak Chang and Preeti Srinivasan in the healthcare category. Piyush Tiwari for his road safety project and Ranjit Yadav for his rural and slum development initiative. The guts to glory stories behind these men and women got them nominations and finally the winning nod from the jury at the Times Now Amazing Indians Awards 2024. First, the story of two healthcare champions who hail from very different parts of India. Preeti Srinivasan's exceptional college grades in the USA and her title-winning captaincy of Tamil Nadu's under-19 women's cricket team promised a bright future. However, a tragic beach accident in Puducherry during a team outing left Preeti a paraplegic at a young age.
The boys were swimming much deeper, but the girls, we were playing in about thigh-deep water, holding hands in about 2.5 feet of water. So I stumbled and I knew I was going to fall. So as I have been swimming since the age of 3, I dove into the water. But that occasion was fateful because as soon as my face went under the water, there was a shock-like sensation travel through my body. I actually felt it leave my body. And in that moment, life as I knew it was over.
That time we were so scared, who will take care of her? But we never found a place, some people to come and take care of her. So that time I told her, we can start something like that. And she didn't agree. I can't do anything for myself. How can I start a trust? But God's grace, we started it. And this is my life. Everything is Preeti and soul free for me.
Preeti's personal experience as a paraplegic was the driving force behind her establishment of Soul Free in 2013. She aimed to ensure a life of dignity and purpose for individuals facing permanent paralysis due to spinal cord injuries.
We want to ensure that they stop being treated as a shame and a burden and a curse. They are humiliated day in and day out. We want to set their souls free by giving them a chance to become self-reliant from a physiological, psychological and socio-economic perspective.
In 2021, Soul Free recognized the need for an integrated center to treat patients holistically and provide them hope for a better life. Preeti established a 20,000 square feet facility in Tiruvannamalai, Tamil Nadu. She believes that patients who come in for treatment must first regain the will to live and learn to embrace life again.
Our first goal is to restore their will to live. So actually when people come here, we give them music and dance and we want them to learn to love life again.
Preeti emphasizes the importance of visibility and acceptance for patients with spinal cord injuries and urges the government to take further steps in this regard.
Actually, the spinal cord injury has not even approved as a specific multiple disability by the government of India. There is no data available at all. And that's the thing, people say I'm just a statistic. But I want to say that a person with a spinal cord injury doesn't even have the luxury of being a statistic because they are invisible and they are discarded.
passionate about uplifting the lives of paraplegic individuals, or as she prefers to call them, positively abled individuals. Preeti Srinivasan was honored with the Health Category Award at the Times Now Amazing Indians Awards 2024. It was a proud moment for Preeti, who aspires to replicate her successful Inspire Center across South Asia. Preeti shares the Healthcare Category Award with Sipong Chingmak Chang of Nagaland, who has focused on building primary healthcare centers. It all started when drug use led to the death of two of his brothers, which triggered his passion to help the youth of eastern Nagaland.
When we started the organization, we did not have this idea that we have to have an NGO. We were just responding to our own family problems. I had two of my brothers who were also drug addicts. It was a very organic response to helping our children, our parents, our brothers, our sisters, our cousins who were using drugs.
Together with his wife, Chingmak established the Eleutheros Christian Society or ECS and discovered that the problem was much bigger than they initially thought, requiring the involvement of the entire community to solve the problems affecting the villagers.
When I was starting this journey, much of our emphasis was with engaging with community. We spoke to the community and we said, this is a health problem where we have to be part of it.
Trained as a priest, Chingmak had a deep understanding of human psychology and worked with the villagers to prioritize primary health care.
So we went into the villages, we trained the mothers on pregnancy, on immunization, and we formed the Mothers into Mothers Club because we found that sometimes opinion makers are more powerful than doctors.
When the village councils, church, student bodies and women's organizations came together, the primary health centers became a beacon of hope and wellness.
So yate ami khan BSC center thaka do mon bichi benefit hoy ase bichi bal ase aro ki khan bimar khan bi so yate brahe man ge bal hoy aro doctor khan bi immediately takan man ge matab kore takan help kore inala ase bichi bal ase for us it is very good.
वो डॉक्टर ने हम लोग को देखभाल करता है, इलाज करता है, इसलिए तो अभी हम लोग तिम्बाबर वगैरह कुछ इतना दूर जाने के लिए तो इतना ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ता है। आजकल यहाँ से देखभाल करता है, यहाँ से हम लोग इलाज करता है, इसलिए हम लोग बहुत खुश होता है।
In addition to the government's support in providing medical staff, the Ayushman Health Insurance Scheme and the PHC's own insurance contributions have made ECS's initiative a game changer for healthcare in Unsung district.
Because now the insurance is now generating 6 to 7 lakhs every month, just through revenue generation from within the PHC. And so the community has been able to generate its own resources, but at the same time, the resources which is being earned through the insurance has been able to sustain the doctors and nurses.
The funds provided motivation to Chingmak, and ECS was able to open 7 more PHCs with a target of reaching 15 centers in the district. The encouraging part of Chingmak's work has been the ECS is able to care for all sections of society, children, elderly, and the patients with mental health issues.
As a country, I really feel that community ownership, and if the community can come in managing the program, then I really feel this is the hope. When communities manage and when the public come forward and everyone is part of the process of developing the health center, then I think this is something which will really work.
In recognition of his efforts to enhance the rural healthcare model in eastern Nagaland, Sipong Chingmak Chang won the award in the healthcare category. It was a moment to cherish as he stepped onto the podium to receive his award from the dignitaries at the Times Now Amazing Indians Awards 2024. Let's move on to our next category, road safety. Shifting focus from health to safety of people on the road, it is time to catch up with Piyush Tiwari from Delhi. In 2007, a tragic road accident that claimed his cousin's life profoundly changed the trajectory of Tiwari's career as an equity fund manager.
I was compelled to start Save Life Foundation after losing a young family member to a road crash. After the incident, I realized that my cousin's life could have been saved had he received care on time.
This incident left an indelible mark on Piyush, who realized that lives can be saved if bystanders act immediately. Saving road accident victims' lives then became his mission and the reason Piyush founded Save Life Foundation. One of the landmark initiatives he took was to successfully petition the Supreme Court, leading to the establishment of the Good Samaritan Law.
And on 30th of March 2016, the Honorable Supreme Court of India instituted the Good Samaritan Law in the country, which now protects all of us from any kind of legal and procedural hassles if we help an injured person on the road. So we were able to accomplish our initial goal 8 years after we were founded.
Their work on the Good Samaritan Law gave them the opportunity to work with the government. The Save Life Foundation was able to save many lives due to their contribution in timely trauma care, improved road safety, and enhanced infrastructure.
A large number of crashes that we investigated forensically were happening because of a combination of issues. And when we identified the reasons, we instituted a program called Zero Fatality Corridors, as part of which we would adopt the deadliest highways in the country in partnership with the government and address these different issues that were occurring on those highways in a systematic fashion.
Their two biggest successes came on the Mumbai-Pune Expressway and the old Pune Highway in Maharashtra, which saw a significant reduction in fatalities thanks to the combined efforts of the Save Life Foundation and local authorities.
So, as per the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways data, in 2023, there were 1,68,000 people who died simply because of road crashes. This is a very large, it's a population level loss on a yearly basis for our country. So Save Life Foundation's effort is to save 1 million lives by 2030.
It's not work of one government, right? अगर enforcement है तो police involved है, अगर roads involved है तो PWD involved है, तो इन 4 departments को कई बार इकट्ठा आके कई काम करने हैं. And the way we work is to ensure that all of them are coming together. Our main sort of job is to ensure that they are not working in silos. They come together and are able to create that plan which is hinged on data.
We have taken initiative around use of artificial intelligence, use of technology in road safety, where we have deployed AI-based cameras to gauge conflict at intersections. We've also used AI-fitted drones to preemptively identify parked vehicles on highways so we can prevent rear-end collisions.
Saving lives is a hard job, with many of the volunteers and employees studying accidents and following up with authorities for preventive measures. Piyush believes technology, manpower, and laws are coming together for a better road travel experience, but a lot remains to be done.
Long-term vision for Save Life is to help resolve this issue entirely in India. We want to see at least a 50% drop in deaths.
There may be many miles to go, But for now, Piyush Tiwari can bask in the glory of being awarded in the Road Safety category by the Times Now Amazing Indians Awards 2024. Let's move on to our next category in the Rural and Slum Development category. From Piyush Tiwari's immense efforts in reducing road fatalities, it's time to meet someone who is making a difference in the lives of many children in Ayodhya. Here, a dedicated policeman is encouraging roadside orphans and slum children to pursue an education. His posting near Ayodhya and his observations of street children begging sparked his desire to help them achieve a better life.
उनसे कहा कि अपने बच्चों को पढ़ाते क्यों नहीं हैं, आप भिक्षावृत्ति क्यों करवाते हैं? भिक्षावृत्ति करने से 100-200 रुपये मिलेगा, अगर इनको पढ़ाएंगे तो इनकी ज़िंदगी बदलेगी। तो उन्होंने कहा सर अभी बच्चों को भेजते हैं कभी स्कूल में, तो अन्य बच्चे दूसरे बच्चे इनको चिढ़ाते हैं, कहते हैं कि सर जो है ये तो मांगने वाले बच्चे हैं, मलिन बस्ती से आते हैं, तो वो लोग चिढ़ के फिर बच्चे हमारे भाग जाते हैं। तो हमने कहा कि अगर आपके बच्चों को हम पढ़ाएं तो कैसा लगेगा? बोले सर बहुत अच्छा रहेगा।
Ranjit's initiative was encouraged by many who learned about his noble intentions, such as the stationery shop owner who donated the backboard and supplies for the children. And that's how the first class started, remembers Ranjit.
और फिर दूसरे दिन वहाँ पे पहुँचे, उनको जो है इकट्ठा करके बच्चों को सीटी मार करके वहीं उन्हीं बच्चों से साफ़ सफाई करवाए और उनको कापी किताब कलम और बिछाने के लिए दरी वगैरह वहाँ ले गए थे और पेड़ के नीचे हमने शुरू किया अपना स्कूल। अपना स्कूल सितंबर 2021 में शुरू हुआ और यह सिलसिला लगातार चलता रहा।
हम लोग 80 बच्चों को निःशुल्क शिक्षा देते थे, खुले आसमान में पेड़ के नीचे बच्चों को निःशुल्क शिक्षा दी जाती थी, जिसमें से आज 30 बच्चों का सरकारी स्कूल में एडमिशन हो चुका है और बच्चे प्रतिदिन स्कूल जो है साफ सफाई के साथ स्कूल जाते हैं।
Affectionately referred to as the Khaki Wale Guruji for teaching in his police uniform, Sub-Inspector Ranjit Yadav encountered numerous challenges in maintaining Apna school. However, as news of his noble mission spread, many individuals, including members of the local media and generous donors, began to support the cause.
जब प्रेस में और तमाम जगह सोशल साइट पे चलने लगा तो लोग उससे जुड़ने लगे, बोले कि सर ये कहाँ पे चलता है, कैसे आप करते हैं, क्या ज़रूरतें हैं। कोई कुर्सी दिया, कोई हमारे दरी बिछाने के लिए दिया, कोई केक काटा, कोई मिठाई दिया, तो इस तरह से लोग उसमें आम आदमी भी लोग जुड़ने लगे।
Balancing his job as a policeman with his adopted role as an educator has not been without its challenges. Nevertheless, whenever a child under his care excels in school, all his apprehensions are wiped away and he finds renewed motivation to continue.
अभी हाल ही में एक बच्ची अपने क्लास में जो फर्स्ट आई, उसको हम लोगों ने सब लोगों के सहयोग से उसको साइकिल प्रोवाइड किया, गिफ्ट दिया, बहुत खुश हुई वो, महक नाम उसका है। और इस तरह से लगातार उन लोगों को अपडेट करते रहते हैं ताकि हमसे कनेक्ट रहें और जो उनको शिक्षित एडमिशन कराना ही हमारा लक्ष्य नहीं है ताकि वो आगे भविष्य में बदले।
खाकी वाले गुरुजी, मैं प्राथमिक विद्यालय सनवाजपुर पे नाम लिखा थी, पहली क्लास 3rd में थी, क्लास 3rd से फर्स्ट आई थी मैं, तो मेरे सर साइकिल दिए थे। खाकी वाले गुरुजी बहुत अच्छे हमारे गांव वालों को पढ़ाते हैं।
मेरा आगे यही सपना है कि मैं भैया की तरह, रंजीत भैया की तरीके बनना चाहती हूँ और लोगों की मदद करना चाहती हूँ। मेरा ये उद्देश्य है कि एक सरकारी नौकरी हम भी अपना करें और लोगों की मदद कर सकें, उसमें सक्षम होंगे तभी हम दूसरे का कर सकते हैं। तो भैया के साथ जब से हम जुड़े मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है और हम अक्सर आते भी हैं, मुझे जब भी समय मिलता है मैं यहाँ पढ़ाने ज़रूर आते हैं बच्चों को।
Ranjit has inspired many to work for the cause. He believes it's a circle of life as his parents also received help from the community in the form of books and educated him and his 4 siblings.
हम लोग 5 भाई हैं, हमारे माता पिता किसान हैं, उन्होंने गरीबी संघर्ष करके पढ़ाया, हम लोग किताबें मांगकर सीनियर से बचपन में पढ़ाई किए और यहाँ तक हम लोगों को पहुँचाया और हम माता पिता को सैल्यूट सलाम करते हैं कि इस तरह संस्कार हम लोगों को दिया है।
It is these values and a sense of gratitude that has made Sub-Inspector Ranjit Yadav the individual that he is. Ranjit's dedicated work in education has become a catalyst for the development of the slum. Thanks to Ranjit Yadav's genuine and tireless efforts. His efforts have brought electricity, drainage and water supply to the underserved area near Ayodhya. In recognition of his noble contributions, the Times Now Amazing Indians Awards 2024 honored him in the Rural and Slum Development category. This heartwarming recognition for a crusader like Ranjit Yadav bodes well for his future projects. So that was our spotlight on 3 amazing Indians. Look out for the next episode, featuring 3 unique achievers who dared to dream and accomplished them with overwhelming results.